Hello, Zombie and Rez, what's up? Glad you could both make it, and what's up everybody that may be watching in the future. It's been a long time since I've been on Final Fantasy XIV, and I'm definitely glad to be back in here tonight. Really liked whoever put up the Christmas tree in the Free Company house. We'll end up seeing that here in a second. Zombie, how have you been? Hopefully you've been doing well, and Rez, glad that you can make it. Hopefully you're also doing well. I know we had Blue Mage content drop, and I'm gonna dabble with it tonight, but my main focus today is gonna be getting this White Mage to level 80. As you can see here, level 79, over halfway to level 80, and I really want to hit that. Do this quest with Giot, finish this little thing up, and then maybe even do the level 80 job quest for the White Mage, whatever that is. The Summoner was just like a nice little story filler, which is really nice. Met up with Y'shtola's sister, and you know, I'd really like to do the White Mage stuff and get caught up with that. 27 days, but not counting. It has been a while. 27 days, wow. But yeah, over 3 weeks. Whew, it's crazy. But hey, Zombie, I'm liking the Christmas tree. It looks very nice. Even like the little fireplace there. I don't think I've ever even seen that before. I could be wrong. But definitely glad to be back in here tonight. Oh, your hair's the same color as my character's hair. They almost look like, really odd Siamese twins. But, hopefully things do go well tonight. Again, I'm gonna be trying to, do quite a bit of things. The main focus, though, is, again, it's mainly gonna be focused around the White Mage getting that to level 80. I would like to dabble with the Blue Mage stuff, and when I'm done dabbling with the Blue Mage and the White Mage stuff, later on, you know, if I'm still feeling up for it, I would like to possibly jump on the Summoner and run the raid. I've only done it like 4 times, I think, since its existence has been a thing. 3, actually, so yeah, and I'm sure that there's something you could exchange this coin for, in which I've not been up to par with the game of doing, and I'm gonna start playing the game more and more as well, making it more of a thing. We finished the last stream I had on Sunday night. We actually finished Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I loved it. If you're interested in that game at all and you don't really feel like buying it and you want to see the whole story and you're a Star Wars fan, go watch those streams. It was a lot of fun playing that game. I loved it. Straight 9.5 out of 10. The most perfect score I could give any game without giving it just a solid 10 out of 10. And I would, but there's a couple things I would have changed along the way, but nothing too eagerly drastic. Gonna be actually doing... The next stream isn't going to be Final Fantasy XIV. It's going to be on Thursday. I'm actually taking tomorrow night off. But it's going to be on Thursday. And I'm going to be doing Ni no Kuni. And going to be trying to do that. That's going to be the schedule for a little bit. It's just going to be like rotating days between Ni no Kuni and Final Fantasy XIV. Definitely want to finish Ni no Kuni, but I want to keep doing more content here in Final Fantasy XIV, so that's kind of going to be the working action of things here, just going back and forth between Ni no Kuni and Final Fantasy XIV until we beat Ni no Kuni. Then I want to work in Ni no Kuni 2 and get that in there. And we'll just kind of like, it's going to just be the rotating factor of things from Ni no Kuni, Final Fantasy XIV, Ni no Kuni 2, Final Fantasy XIV. Hopefully, after Christmas... you know, in early, well, mid-January, I'm hoping I'll actually have Ni no Kuni 2 completed. I'm hoping, and knock on wood, I'll be able to do that. And I really, really want to play Kakarot coming out in January. So there could be a weird stretch in January where I just try to do more Ni no Kuni than Final Fantasy XIV. We'll just see. But definitely Final Fantasy XIV is going to be relevant, of course. I'm trying to get more back into this, like... I've been out for a few days, so I'm gonna be rusty, but definitely glad to be back here again tonight, and again, I'm gonna be making it more of a habit to stay in here. Star Wars just took up so much time. I was trying to focus on so much in that. I've really been trying to get a lot of Christmas stuff together here lately as well, so again, just readjusting my gears back to Final Fantasy XIV. actually having more to do as well is really nice. You know, I've had the ability to level up the SWAT mage for a while. I got a little disappointed with the whole Ishgard thing. Like, I know I could do other things for the restoration and build up other crafters or gatherers, but I was really hoping I could do more with my fishermen. Still not really a thing yet. Yoshi P, come on, help us out. I liked what your character looked like, Rez, by the way. I wasn't ignoring that. I have a lot to get out all at once, so I was just trying to hurry up and get it out here at the beginning. But really think your character looks cool. And I saw the pats. But yeah, that's going to be the schedule though for a little bit, just reworking a lot of things. And again, I really want to get Kakarot mid-January. Hopefully I can. It's going to be a weird little, like, if I can afford the game when it comes out, what's the schedule looking like at the top and all that. But I'm really thinking, you know, I'm like at the edge end of Ni no Kuni, so to speak. I'm thinking anyway. I don't really know. But, like, it feels like the last stream that we had of it, we had so much, like, relevant things, pouring into the story, just becoming more and more, like, thickening up the story, so to speak. Just, you know, things were starting to come together, and it feels like it's one of those things where they're going to hit a peak, and then it's just going to be, like, all downhill from there with the rest of the story, so I'm really interested in that. Karumi! How's it going? Cat Daddy. You play nice, kids. Cat Dad says so. You put a tree downstairs, too. I actually didn't see that one. I'll go check that out. And I'll stop rambling and ranting. But yeah, that's kind of like what the schedule's going to be for a little bit. Just working through things as we go. Again, wanting to finish Ni no Kuni, get Ni no Kuni played into it, and, you know, hopefully clearing out the path to Kakarot in mid-January. And, you know, again, going to keep playing more Final Fantasy XIV. And then in February, we got The Last of Us 2 coming out, which I'm definitely going to play. And then in early March, March the 3rd, we have Final Fantasy VII Remake, which I'm also 100% going to be playing. So things might get a little bit wonky with Final Fantasy XIV. Then I might just do like one day a week unless we got some really relevant things going down that I've just got to really grind into. I kind of feel like it's not going to be that big of a thing for Final Fantasy XIV around that time, though. I don't see a patch dropping anytime soon in March, especially being so close to the Final Fantasy VII Remake. You know, all Square Enix is going to want all Square Enix fans on Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I'm going to be one of those people right there with it as well. But yeah, I am just ready for so much. I've got so much on the schedule. But yeah, gonna go ahead and just get the gears, just try to work the rust off the best I can, WD-40 it if I have to, and jump right back into the game even though I've not been in here for a long time. Whew, I said a lot of words. It's really nice to be back in the room again. It feels like it's more bright. I know it's not, but I've just been playing Star Wars so much, and it's just such a dark setting. Coming into here, everything just looks so bright and colorful. I'm just like, ugh. Did my eyes get fixed? Here's this beautiful tree and the fireplace that Zombie has set up. I really gotta check out the one downstairs as well. I really like how it looks. So it's actually in a really good spot. Ah! It's almost hidden. I see it now. Right behind all the workers. It's actually in a really good spot. It keeps all the other festive things up, but then the nice tree right here, right nestled in the corner. Looks really good. Good job, Zombie, on decorating. Looks really good. As much as I love the carriage outside, I almost feel like we need to replace that with like a Christmas tree or something. Only say that just because we're like here in winter-ish. We're not quite in winter yet, But like, you know, we're in the holiday season. Thanksgiving's said and done. Halloween's said and done. So the old gourd country and pumpkin stuff is out. Now we're more like snowflakes, Christmas trees, angelic-esque things for, you know, the religious people and stuff. But like, nothing wrong with that there either. Just how I talk. Yeah, I mean, it just looks so out of place now. Although we are in like a summer wonderland here in the Free Company House. But this thing, I mean, I love it still. It looks great. But now it just looks out of place. It's gourd carriage. Could you sit up front in this thing? I've never even trod. Holy monkey, you can. Out of all the time that it's been here, I've never even thought about it. But yeah, we're not quite as festive out here now. But again, done with the rambling. Gonna try to get it on some content here. First things first, like I said, I really want to level up my Watt Mage to get it to level 80. Okay, first things first, gonna look at the good old duty fonder. See what we got going on. See if anybody needs some healers. Tank. Nothing's changed since I've been on here. Tank, DPS, that's random. Healer on the normal rate, so that's what the first thing I'm gonna do is. Before this actually ticks, res or zombie, you probably already did your roulettes today, but did either of you want to jump in on the normal raid? It's been so long. Was looking on the market board earlier to see if they had an outdoor Christmas decorations, but they're millions of dollars. It makes sense for this time of the year as well. Like, it's Christmas, you know, it's just like any market out there that there is in existence. They're gonna try to capitalize on Christmas stuff. Or it's around Christmas, we're not there yet. Sorry, I'm untangling some cords here for a second. These are just horribly tangled. Okay. Maybe it wasn't. It just looked worse than what it was. I am a tree. I am Groot. No kidding, I thought I was really stuck in there for a second. I am Ton Tree. Blossomberry. Although, one fun fact, cool thing, whatever. At least our bears are, you know, festive again. Have they already added these to the marketplace? They probably did last year. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! I wonder what they'll do this year. You would go, but you're super tired? Oh, it's totally straight. I understand. It's very late, and I know your schedule is much more early based now. Steven, what's up? How's it going? Get the wooden deck. How do you get the wooden deck, and what is it? Is it just like a wooden deck? I don't think I've seen it. Is it a new outdoor furnishing, or is it just one that I've just somehow just skimmed around and not seen yet? Both are possible. Number 2 on the duty funder. So, Rez, have you done any changes to your place? It's been a while since I've been over there. I think I still remember the way. It's on the market board. There's a deck on the market board? Ah, see, Rez is... He's already put away the cart. Stored the chocobo, I see. You got a Christmas tree up in here? What you got going on the inside, Rez? Yeah, it's outside furniture, and it's pretty nice. That's cool. I'll have to check it out. Is it expensive? This is the way. I have spoken. So you enjoying The Mandalorian, Zombie? I've really enjoyed it. Whew. The thing I think I like the most is definitely the Baby Yoda memes. That's birthed from it, but I definitely really love the show. It's so amazing. The Mandalorian. If you have a Disney Plus subscription or have a friend with a Disney Plus subscription, beg for their information and watch The Mandalorian. You can actually technically binge it now. There's like 5 episodes deep. Or you can wait, 3 more weeks, then beg somebody, and it'll be at the end of it, unfortunately. I'm hoping we get a season 2. 92,000. That's not too bad, yeah. Oh, did not expect to have to come to Chaos. This is a big howdy doody. Well, welcome back to the game, for sure. Chaos on normal. Ah! Thankfully, this is like at one of those points where, some things you don't forget. A lot of it I will, though, so bear with me. It's been a really long time since I've been in this. I am generally slightly worried. I'm not supposed to have this. Oh well, I'm dead. Nope, not quite. About to be. Run, 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 run. Okay. Heart attack almost over. Please take this. Okay, 43%. So far, not too bad. Could have been worse after a long break. Oh! Shit. I didn't run very far with that. Almost there. Like 0.7%, and we're done. Sweetness. Robert, what's up, Robbie? And it's definitely cool. Did a good job with it, as expected. Whoa, what did I miss? Yeah, too much. Way too broke to decorate. I feel ya. Leveling the Black Mage, nah, Steven. Filming what right now? It's not almost 74 and already. Damn. Congrats there. You would have done because of trying to do the Savage way. I feel you there. They get a job with its expansion. You love Umbral Soul. Oh, for the Black Mage. Whew. Yeah, honestly, it's been a very long time since I'm gonna go ahead and just like pass on everything here. Pass. Pass. Very long time since I've done anything on this game, period. And just... yeah. You know. Very long time. And jumping into Chaos on normal. Whew. What a way back into the game. Second season of The Mandalorian. Really? Really? I'm glad. Actually, I heard that it was going to be a one and done 8 episodes at season 2. Hell yes. And thank you, person, for the player accommodation. Definitely wanted a season 2 of that. I love the show so much. Me and my girlfriend literally watch it like every time we're together on the weekend. But yeah, loving The Mandalorian. Okay, let's see what else we can do. That was a nice little jump there. Let's see what else. Maybe something has been needing a healer now. Healer on the leveling roulette. Let's see what else we got going on first. Healer on the alliance raids. Okay, let's do that next. Keep the raid spirit alive. Riz is out here jumping around, being the real cat man. And I'm not talking Adam West. That was a horrible joke. Maybe not if you actually watched, like, Fairly Odd Parents when you were younger. Oh, I was totally hoping I could have made the jump. I will return back to the Free Company house, but it's been so long. Let's do some scratch-offs at the Gold Saucer. Number 4 on the duty finder. Let's try our luck. What do we got? Does he have the back credit card? If not, he's a fake. Oh! Nice! A 10,000. That's bait. That's game bait right there. That's what that is. It's like, oh, you haven't played in a long time. Go to the Gold Saucer. Gamble a little bit. What'll it hurt? 10,000. See you tomorrow. Nice. Probably not gonna happen again. You know I'm gonna play some more. No, definitely. 36. That's horrible. And what's next? $72. I mean, it's still not a bad haul. 10,000 right off the bat. About it. Try to get some repairs on. I know I need it. Pay none attention to my outdated equipment. Been waiting for level 80. It's my excuse. And there's other stuff I could do here, but I'm not gonna. Not today, not right now. Maybe tonight, I don't know, we'll see. Probably not, though. Gonna be trying to do a little bit more with, the Blue Mage here in a little bit. Got some quests to turn in for the White Mage here in a little bit. Man, it's raining now. What happened? I was just here a moment ago, and now it's raining. Want to try the new gate? Which one's the new one? The Yojimbo gate? The Sloss's Rod? It's actually, it's fun, but it's hard at the same time. I've only dabbled with it myself. You've been putting off gearing all your alt classes so much. I don't really blame it. It's a lot of gil. Or grinding. And the new PvP. I want to try the new PvP, for mainly not because of its new PvP. Skittles. No. No. Don't do it. Don't. You know where you gotta go. But mainly it's the mount. I read up earlier, I was hoping it would be like wolf marks or something like that. But to get the new mount from PvP, my goodness, you gotta get 100 wins, it's insane. The new voice actor for Broly, I have not. I honestly need to watch the new, like, Broly movie, but I haven't watched, like, any Dragon Ball Super, so I feel like I'm just gonna be, like, out of my... I've seen, Resurrection F, and I watched Battle of the Gods, but that's, like, literally, you know, I've only watched, like, 2 of the Dragon Ball Super films, and that's, like, basically it. I think that's, like, You think so? Yeah, the Yojimbo, I mean, it's pretty fun, the Yojimbo, gate. The Black Power Ranger. Who's the Black Power Ranger? There was like 2 Black Power Rangers. Like, there was, gosh, what was his name? I can't remember now. Is it from, like, the new film? Because my brain went straight to the 90s at first. I was thinking of, like, there was that Asian dude, then there was that other guy. Able to see the Christmas decorations? They've been up since like November. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, I just haven't been on. The biggest focus I've had lately has just been Star Wars. Johnny Young Bosch, aka the motherfucking Power Ranger. The one who played Adam. I gotta look it up now. I can't remember. I wish I could get into voice acting so bad. Oh, is the dude from, like, the one from the 90s? Yeah? Damn. I would have never expected that. Adam Park. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty cool at the exact same time. Not the original, but the second original. I feel ya. He actually voiced Ichigo in Bleach? I did watch Bleach. Honestly, fun fact about Bleach, there's an actual, like, badass looking Bleach mobile title out that I've wanted to play. I've not downloaded it or played it, and I haven't watched all of Bleach either, unfortunately. I got to, like, gosh, I would look it up on Hulu, but I think it's been so long since I tried watching it last that they actually, deleted my progress. And it's the sad part about Hulu. Once you go, so long without watching a show, they'll just like reset your whole progress. Yeah, they definitely did. I know it's really far into the show, though. Okay, not midway through it. Maybe about a quarter of the way through it. It goes on a lot farther than what I thought it did. But yeah, I made some good progress into Bleach, but I never actually finished it, though. He does a lot of voice acting. You know, I always like that when you see voice actors do multiple things. It's like, a while back we had talked about the dude who, he's, gosh, I gotta look up his name. Who are we talking about? Christopher Sabat. That guy, he does loads of voice acting work. He's in Dragon Ball Z, Tokyo Ghoul, My Hero Academia. Like, that dude is, like, everywhere. He's even in video games, all kinds of stuff. No surprise here. Maybe by the end of this, I'll be level 80. Chris Sabat plays everybody. He really does play a lot of characters. The fact that he plays Piccolo and Vegeta in the voice-acted versions of Dragon Ball Z are mind-blowing. You'd have never guessed. The dude doesn't sound the same at all. He's also Yami in, like, Black Clover. I don't know how I forgot about that, but yeah. So many different characters. You can't even remember when you did your last 24 men. Mine was probably the last time I played. It was definitely the copied factory. But honestly, it's been nearly a month for me. I always forget that you're so limited on your moves with a lot of these. Maybe that person DC'd. I sent them a res, but like... There you go, buddy. You prefer the Team 4-star versions? Most DBZ characters? He's also All Might, yeah, in My Hero Academia. Yeah, no. You can really hear it when he's just like, not his, ha ha ha, Never fear, I am here. But when he's like in just the shriveled up form of Almont, you really hear the Yami coming out then. I feel like that's his real voice. I don't even know what you call that voice. Almost sad. You gotta give it your all. I can't even sound like him. He gets real deep, real deep, real deep. Yeah, I can't do it. Like I've got like a weird, almost like I got a pretty deep voice on my own, but when I try to go deeper, it just sounds like not like Almont or Yami. I'll tell you that much. Like how all three of his main characters that he plays all talk pushing past your limits. Yeah. You gotta push past your limits. Honestly, the moment he said that as Yami when he was talking to Asta, that's when it clicked with him and the Almont thing. Like, at first it didn't click with me, oddly enough. You know, I've heard this dude's voice, like, nearly half of my life. You'd think it would have clicked with Piccolo. But, like, no, it was like hearing Yami talk right after spamming so much My Hero Academia. Which I'm getting very close to being caught up with Black Clover, which I'm super, super happy about. I've been pushing past my limits. We need uno más. There we go. No! Más! Healing gives you so much anxiety. Funimation needs more voice actors. Hey, sign me up. I'm ready. I feel like I've done so much streaming. I'd do it. I'd be good at it. But yeah, I mean, they really do reuse a lot of characters. I'm not really sad about that, though. But sometimes, you know, some fresh work would be in there. Some people are a little old now, you know. Nothing against that, just saying. But, I feel you, though. And honestly, certain things I heal, I get a little bit of anxiety, zombie, but honestly, with Watt Mage, I mean, it's really straightforward. It brings me back to my World of Warcraft days, and it's very much like that. They have some nice ones currently. You know, I can agree with that. Like, gosh, I can't think of who else he played. The guy who does, the voice for, gosh, I can't think of his name right now. The fireball guy in Black Clover. Gosh, I can't remember his name. I can't believe I can't remember his name. But the fireball guy, the baseball guy, he does a voice in Tokyo Ghoul, and it is really nice. Also kind of an older voice actor, though, I guess. But I mean, he's a good one. Has anybody seen the show Radiant? I've not actually watched a full episode yet. I just added it to my Funimation list, like, last night. But I watched a preview of it and a somewhat trailer of it as well last night, and it looks amazing. I want to get into it and watch it a lot more, but it's like a newer-esque show, and it looks great. I could be wrong, and hopefully it doesn't disappoint, but it looks like a great show. It's called, like I said, it's called Radiant, but it looks like nice. Voice acting circle is small because most people want to see screen actors. Yeah, I could see that as well. I feel like a lot of voice actors, like Christopher Sabat as well, you know, mostly stated, I should say, for best example. I mean, they hear these iconic voices, and people want to rehear a lot of those voices sometimes. Like, I feel like they'll have a certain character that the creators or producers of a show will have in mind. They're like, you know what? I already know who'd be the perfect voice for this guy. And I feel like that's like one of the things, you know, like Christopher Sabat, they need like a strong portrayal of a character, somebody who's like has a strong voice and also like, you know, can talk about pushing past their limits, obviously. You know, it's like, oh, Christopher Sabat, we get him, we know him, sign him up, we got him. We didn't even have to ask. All we said was Sticky Ross, and he was like, oh, count me in, I'll push past my limits. But I can definitely understand that, though. That is a big thing with actors these days. They all definitely want screen time. Not a lot of people care about just their voice being out there. Gonna head to bed. I understand, zombie. I have definitely appreciated getting to see your Christmas decorations and getting to hear from you. Hopefully, you have a great few days. Glad to see you in the game and just on the stream as well. You know, definitely appreciate you coming in here and being here tonight. Hopefully, you have a great night as well, zombie. But thank you again so much for watching, and good night to you. Really? He gets to do a lot of that? Not to mention if the stuff with Vic, the provisions of Broly, is anything to do by... Oh, wow. That is very true, though. Ah, I'm in the lava! Okay. Good deal, Behemoth down. Last leg right here. Speaking of voice acting, you really said they changed the actors in this game. Who got changed? Sorry to say. You didn't even know that. Yeah, actually, I didn't either. Like, I didn't know we had any voice actor changes. Although most of the new ones are better, you thought the original actress, Mary E., was the perfect for Heidelin. Yeah, I didn't even know they changed Heidelin's voice. I didn't even notice. I think mainly I could say I didn't notice, though, is because it's just not really a voice we hear all the time, you know? Especially in the latter of days. Like, you know, recently, yes. Before quite so recently, you know, we didn't really hear Heidelin's voice. It's been a long time, actually. Except for the ones from 2.0. Even though she doesn't really speak anymore. Yeah, I mean, see, that's kind of like my standpoint with that one. You know, we don't really hear her voice that often. So, I mean, I didn't even notice. Oh, shit. Good deal. Talking about from a realm reborn to Heaven's Ward. I really need to replay a lot of content. Has anybody tried any of the New Game Plus stuff? We can do that now, can't we? Like, I mean, I thought we could. Anyway, but yeah, I actually have not. It's a little curious thing. Still think deep down Heidelin is going to die out on us. Way before the story reaches its conclusion. It could happen. You know, this whole little thing that they did with the relevation of Heidelin and Zodiark here at the end of this, kind of like... Well, I mean, they're basically the whole story of Shadowbringers. That's... If you haven't seen that at this point and you're watching these streams, sorry, but my God. But yeah, you know, they're basically a huge point all over again. And it could happen, you know. especially here in like the not other place. Okay, I get like that much. It's technically less than 3 million. I'm gonna say like a tenth left. I'm gonna take my first restroom break though. Give me just a second, and I'll be right back. Okay. So, maybe one more of the roulette should actually do the trick and send me up to level 80. But I was reading the chat though, and yeah, I mean, it would be a nice, cool little fun factor to see the fusion of Xenos with the Zodiark and us with Hodolin. Or maybe reverse that for some odd reason. We are the Warrior of Darkness now, you never know. It'd be insane. But yeah, you know, the New Game Plus thing, I'm still very curious about it. You want to think that too? But you don't see Xenos trying to make us perfect. The Echo when we already know Hodolin is pumping her power into us. See, I mean, there's a thing, you know, as well. I bet there's a lot of theories out there. You know, we have a whole year and a half till we hear much more of that. Or see the conclusion in its end either. It's gonna be a crazy time for sure. But I definitely wouldn't be surprised if we for some reason have to fight Hodolin, just the way things have gone. We're the Warrior of Darkness. You know, like, so many different things. Because, you know, a lot more is going to be taking place in the other world, but it seems like a lot more needs to start taking place in this realm as well. Definitely an old card. I'll worry about selling that later. Okay, let's see who else needs a healer. Leveling did a little while ago. Now they're on tank, trial tank. Everything's on tank now. About tank. Not a lot has changed since I've been on here last. The big thing was a lot of people needing tanks, and we're back at it again. Also, your brother thinks Ardbert is Elidibus in disguise. It could be. Especially, you know, with that last little bit of the story that we got there, where it showed Ardbert, and it just left us in confusion, like he's just like, we thought we were bromies, and now he looks like he hates us. Weird. Definitely weird. I may just go choosy on here. I wish it would just randomly change to healer on me like lickety split, but it's not gonna happen. Ultra Trials, hopefully that'll do the trick. I doubt it. Maybe. Let's see. Trials might do it though. Maybe. Doubt it. Maybe. It's something that's really quick though. I'll still get some experience for it. And maybe by the end of this, something that I haven't done will be a need for a healer. Maybe. Lots of maybes. I don't really have a whole lot going on. Might as well go back to the gold saucer, sell this card really quick. Then maybe travel to the first and find Giat and get ready for that. Also, if I do Copied Factory, you'll join? Okay, I'll wait a little bit, honestly. I really want to dabble with, the Blue Mage a bit tonight. It's a big maybe on doing the the Copied Factory tonight, but I mean, I'm not, though. I definitely not. I'm gonna be horribly rusty at it, and I'll die constantly. Monthly scared of Xenos, because he technically isn't a whole being. Well, we're 7/13ths of a whole now. He's about 4 more powerful than anything we've seen so far. That's pretty true. Also, like, he's out here, like, straight up killing, like, everybody. You know, his family, gods, technically, in a sense. In essence, I guess you could say. Like, he's stronger than the Asians. I mean, Xenos is just, like, OP as fuck. Not to mention, he's already cheated death. Summoned Shinryu. I mean, this guy, he's next level, and he doesn't give a wonkers about anything or anybody. Like, legit killing his own family. As a lesser being, with the fake echo at that. Why the heck is he so powerful? I don't know. The world loves him, though, in a sense, of saying things there. I mean, he's even been noted to be a playable character in Dissidia. It's a dead video game, and they still added him to it. I don't want to say completely dead. Japan eats up Dissidia NT. The US here just seems to have no interest in it. Which, I'm so-so on it. You know, I get it, don't get it at the exact same time. I enjoy it. Even though I don't play it anymore, though. Like I said, US servers are dead for that game. You will find a match once in a blue Mew. That's about it. You hate Xenos, really? You think the fake echo is what? Really? I'm actually a Xenos fan as far as, like, as far as villains go. I just feel like he's a really good villain. Don't get me wrong. I don't think he's like, I don't want to be this dude's best friend. I don't want to, you know, bro me out with the guy. But as for a villain-esque, I mean, he's up there with Sephiroth. Like, he's a good villain. But I feel you know. Who said the echoes comes from Hodlin? You don't like his character? You wish he stayed dead, really? I think I just like Xenos because, like, he doesn't have much of a cause other than the fact that he just wants to be evil. You know, it's kind of like, you know, referring back to Sephiroth. You know, Sephiroth, I know, he, like, has this hate towards humanity. He wants to bring his mother back to life, so to speak. Not really, but kinda. And just really wants to wreak havoc on the world for destroying his Khan, the ancients, again, so to speak. But really, in the end, I mean, the guy just had a huge vendetta after he heard some past stories of things of Genova. So really, he didn't have a whole lot to really be that. Don't get me wrong, he had the rights to be mad. You know, it's like saying Native Americans don't have the right to be mad. He had the right to be mad, but at the same time, he went like full on evil a little bit too far for no reason. I don't want to say for no reason, but oh, what's a good way to put it? It wasn't for no reason, more of like a self-indulgent reason is the best way to put that. And I feel like Xenos is straight that, with even less of a component of things. Like, this dude's just straight evil. He doesn't even have a reason to be. He just wants to take over, rule, do evil shit. And I think that's like, oh man, it's been forever since I did this. Oh, okay. We might die. We straight up might. I haven't done Susano. I know it's normal.
Let the rebels begin.
But I don't even remember the last time I did Susano. He don't know how he wants to fight and fuck, eat that eminence. I feel ya. Ah! But it's not fast enough. Man, it's been a long time.
The seas part for we alone.
Anu, hello. How's it going?
The seas part for we alone.
Forgot Susano even existed. I feel you there. It's been a long time since I've been in here, so I definitely get that. Oh, monkey. One of your theories is Echo is trying us to remember the world ourselves. It'd be intense.
Our hearts sing in the chaos.
Come on, Rays.
Wild and pure and forever.
go, second sword. Just wish it was someone else like his dad, Virus. Much more complex and interesting to you. I feel ya. I feel like that's kind of like the gist of things with Xenos as well. We still haven't seen the full, like, aptitude of his character or his power. That's, I think, one of the things that it gets me that I like the most a lot, too, is just, like, we still haven't seen the end of Xenos, and there's still more to come, and he's just getting more and more powerful.
Rejoice!
But I can see so much of, like, what you're saying, though, you know, if you don't like that character, they've put so much into him. So, you know, I get that in so many ways.
I salute you.
Had to compare Xenos, it would be Alexander Anderson from Hellsing Ultimate. I need to watch Hellsing. It's been like an anime I've had on my bucket list, but to be honest with you, I've never actually seen.
The seas part for we alone.
Don't I explain why he's so powerful? I feel you there. Or how he knows so much about the Echo? See, that's one of those things that I was just implying on. There's so much we don't know about the character, and that's what intrigues me, I think, the most, is just wanting to know even more. Like, they've made him such a powerful character out of nowhere, so to speak. And I even want to know why. And it's like his reasons for being so evil. We don't know that either. And it's another reason that makes me like him even more and it just fuels my eagerness to want to know even more about him. Though now that you think about it, the reason why we have to deal with while the Garleans was unable to use magic yet. Ah!
Earth and stone at our beck and call.
It's the same dilemma of the World of Warcraft. The moment Sylvanas, she gonna beat the Lich King no sweat, but they don't say how or why. I feel like eventually, shit, I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't looking. I was reading chat, but I feel like they'll eventually explain it in Final Fantasy XIV. It's literally like one of those things. I mean, we're at the point in this game where things have to be explained, you know? We're almost done. Good deal. Level 80. Nos. I got the magic stick. Sweet. Makes me really happy. I'm gonna give it to Oliver there. Why couldn't we kick Hades' ass, but had trouble with Xenos? I don't know. I feel like the thing with Hades is like, again, I haven't actually completed Extreme on that yet, so I can't say too much. I feel like a big thing with Hades, though, is like Xenos is a new threat, kind of, so to speak. While Hades is a threat that's been amongst others against Lotley, so to speak, over time, maybe, I don't really know. Like, that's just my weird 2 cents on that one. I don't really know either. I get where you're coming from, though. Ardbert fused with us. Yeah, that makes sense as well. Wow, I actually have 4 player accommodations from that. Thank everybody who is a part of that. I definitely appreciate it. I was super rusty in that battle. And again, let's go ahead and just go into the questing with all of this. I have no idea where in the hell Gia is right now, so no front. Tamra, south of Tamra. We took on King Thordon. 2,000 years worth of prayer poured into his power and survived the limit break, but we can't deal with the Xenos. I guess that's a good point as well, you know? I feel like they're just at a pinnacle point where, like, it's probably... I hate to put it this way, but they probably don't want to have to, like, dig up too many super bad villains right now. Like, we're already, you know, relatively at the end of the lifespan of Final Fantasy XIV. I don't want to say at the end, because we know we've probably got a good solid maybe 4 to 6 years left of this game. Probably. But the relevance as of things now, so to speak, you know, we got Final Fantasy XVI coming out, and then Final Fantasy XVII, potentially one of those is going to be the next MMORPG in the Final Fantasy realm of Square Enix. So I feel like that's a big thing. They're not trying to build out any more super villains, so to speak, as well. Like, this is like going out of the story into a more business standpoint, constructive view. I feel like that could be a big thing, though. You know, you could have Yoshi P out here saying, you know, we don't know how many more years that we're going to have. You know, they got, like, best ongoing game of IGN. And, you know, they got voted, you know, the Golden Joystick and a few other things. I don't think they won the Golden Joystick, but I know they were on the preliminary roll of it. I don't even know if they've even given that out yet, to be honest with you. Just saying. But I do know IGN gave it best ongoing game of basically all time. But we'll say 2019. But the thing about that is we're rolling farther and farther and farther into the future. And even if this does go to PlayStation 5, we're still getting toward the end of a relevance of a really great game. But, I mean, it's going to be like Final Fantasy XI. It'll eventually fade out. And I feel like that's a big thing. They're trying to keep their biggest supervillain alive right now to kind of, like, push them as far as they can. While so many people actually lock this character in his existence as well. We can go in a story prevalence point of view, but, you know, this is me just looking at the business standard. Like, if I had just, like, a giant business log in front of me right now, I see, you know, the characters that we've had, like Zodiark and Hodelin, we already know are going to be more relevant the further we go. The Asians, who are becoming less relevant the farther we go. And now Xenos, who has been part of one expansion, went to the next expansion, and is probably potentially going to make his way to the next one as well. So I feel like, you know, and we've had these other supers out there, like Thordian, you know, you said all these other gods and different things, so to speak. But I feel like Xenos is like one they're trying to capitalize on right now and use to just like see where we're going to go into the future with this game, but also where this game's story can take it with him without characters being completely tired of him. You know, I feel like it's just like a weird thing they're trying to work with right there with Xenos. I could be wrong, but yeah. MX Sulch probably did something too. I feel ya. You're done ranting? The only person who can answer that, unfortunately, is his dad, who did experimenting on him. It's true. I want to know more about Emmett as well. That's another big one. You know, I feel like we still got a big mystery going on with Emmett Selch. Like a big mystery that needs to be into the brought to relevation. Who is also kind of in that same boat with like Xenos right now, just like that. Like, where are they bringing him? Not only story point of view, but like business point of view as well. for like one division of Square Enix to use a character from another division of Square Enix. And, you know, I can just imagine how much they've really poured into the existence on the business side of things with, yeah, let's go with this one. With, Xenos. Head to sleep soon. I definitely understand. Hey, Steven, thank you so much for jumping in tonight and watching and hanging out for a while. I'm not going to be on too much longer, but I am going to be on for a little while longer. I'm going to finish up everything here with Giot. Then I'm going to work things around a little bit, try to do a little bit more with the Watt Mage. Probably going to, like, I want to do this role quest, finish that, then do the job quest for the Watt Mage, finish that. And next time I get on here, I'll probably try to work on leveling up the item level of this character. I really need to. It's really far behind. But yeah, definitely see how that's gonna go. And I want to work around with the Blue Mage just a tad bit tonight. Might not do a whole lot. Maybe run a dungeon or two, or just see some new changes that they had. Just dabble with the Blue Mage a little bit. And if I'm not too tired at the end of that, I'm gonna try to do a little bit with the Summoner and maybe do some copied factory. But we'll see. Okay, here we go. It's been a while, but right. So we've got our Eaters, we've got our Elms, and now we wait. Once Sophrosine shows up, we'll test out a Helm on the bait first. That'll also save us from having to kill it over and over. I am not item level 420. I might have to change that. But alright, let's do it. I'm far from that, actually. Ooh, I think I'm like 360. I know it's that far, but it's bad. My auto level is horrible. This feels familiar. Aha! At last! A bit less toppling over on your part. This time, if you please. You got it, buddy. Don't die. I meant that. Don't die yet. Skittles is here paying attention. Like, I wish I could move the camera right now, but Skittles is here paying attention. Wait for it to distract you with the healing one, and then we struck. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Now, charge! Okay. As I said, we'll try this on the Lesser Eater first. I'll give it a bit of a pummeling, then you put it to sleep with Repose. Oh shit, where the hell is Repose? Ugh. Where the hell is repose? I feel like I'm very ill prepared for this. I do not have repose on here. Started playing near and got to the English spot in Copied Factory. It's very accurate. Really? I really partially want to replay it. It's the worst time to do this. Where the hell is repose? Seriously, where the hell is repose? This is gonna go on forever. I have no idea where repose is. I don't even have repose. Sorry, I'm not doing this and I might have to do it again, but I gotta find where the hell this move is. Repose? I don't even have it on here. Present mod, regain, tier 3, asylum. I see literally not repose anywhere. Yeah, it's about to die. Yeah, it died. Yeah, I'm sorry. Where the fuck is this repose move? How am I supposed to know repose if I don't know repose? Do I go do like the job quest for this first? Damn, I'm supposed to have this at level 8? Where the hell is that move at? Stone, Cure, Arrow, Medica, Raise. I literally have no repose here. Do I have another move that puts people to sleep? What is it? Cure, Arrow, Medica, Raise, Florida Aura? Blonde? I don't have the moves I'm supposed to use here. It doesn't make any damn sense. And sorry, I gotta use a restroom break. I'm also gonna try to maybe read up on repose. There it is. Holy shit, I do have it. Why is it in such a shitty spot? There, I guess? I've got repose, apparently. It's a roll ability, you're correct. It just doesn't make sense why it's such a big affliction. Give me a moment, I gotta take a quick restroom break. I hate to, but I got to. Okay, definitely was a roll move. Super random though to use a level 8 roll move on a level 80 quest. But whatever, we got it set up now. It's on that side, so it's there. We'll just normal it. You could set difficulty on this now. Anyway, let's just do it. Difficulties, weird. Alright, let's do this. Definitely wasn't hard if I'd just known of repose. Like, it's not really that I didn't know of repose. So again, it's an outdated move. They're trying to, for some reason, bring it to relevance, which makes no sense. Level 8 move used at level 80. On something you'll never use outside of this battle ever again. Okay, here we go. Okay, they're doing some more talking. Oh, what the heck? Okay, so far so good. lot of focus going down right now. No, 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 no. Live, Gyat! Shit! Gyat's one ballsy son of a bitch. Alright, Gyat. He's the hard part. Like, he says a lot of shit. You gotta look at his chat box. I don't know why we gotta, like, keep putting it to sleep, though, either. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, we gotta put these things to sleep because apparently Sofracine would, like, keep reviving them if we kill them. But it doesn't make a lot of sense at the exact same time because if you put it to sleep, they'll just wake back up. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go, though. I feel like we'll get it this time. We got a lot closer to things. We got repose. We'll figure it out. My point exactly. Okay, keeping that repose in mind. Okay, gotta do the same thing on this side. No, don't use repose on him. Going a lot better. Nos. Time to take Sophrosine down. Zit. Oh, yes. Nos. Whew, took a little bit, but we got it. Perfect. Now, hold still. Helm Tom. Gotta get it ready. And, oh shit, I didn't expect that. What? Oh no. She's down, but so is he. Gyot, what's up? There you go. Healing magics. That's what we do. Thanks. The helm got it even worse than I did then, and it was our last one. Here's Sophrosine. I hate to say it, but this ain't going as well as I hoped. If we had even one more helm, I could try again, but... Wait, we do have one more helm. Your helm? No way! What are you gonna look like? Just threw a rock? Just the one! It was his! Yeah, it looks not like what I expected whatsoever. Did you just see that? Oh my goodness. Look! No beard! Well, well, looks like it's time to take this eater down once and for all. Together. Let's do it, Abromi. I got a bigger beard than you do. Okay, I feel like we can do this. We can do this. Oh, we can do this. Ugh. Whew. Oh, monkey. Oh, monkey. Oh, monkey. We're getting there. 27%. That was it. Nice. Holy monkey. That actually brought a little bit of difficulty to it. I mean, it wasn't the hardest thing I've done in this game, no. But, I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm super under-leveled and... or item-leveled. And, yeah, I mean, whew. I like seeing Giot's actual face, too. It's pretty cool. Same eye color as old Tumbles here. Take that, you pasty bastard! An empty soul crystal. What's that you've got there, Tomberry? Some kind of crystal. You can see that again. Tradition wouldn't have saved her. That's why I left. I left, and I traveled. I met Ardbert. We found our companions, and together we searched. Are you her, Lamit? Listen, I called you a disgrace before, and my journey was not an easy one. To save my sister, to save them all, I faced 1,000 foes. I know. I understand now, and I'm so... Echo? It's pain. But, as I did, I learned how wide this world is, how beautiful, how cruel, and how much I wanted to protect it. Perhaps it should have been easy for me then to give up my home forever for a greater cause. It wasn't. It hurt so much. But you bore it, you forgave them, you survived. Yes, it hurt, but I survived. Because they were there, because he was there. Ardbert, you stubborn idiot, you sweet boy, you never did understand what you meant to me. Oh. A fade in the hug. Rest well, Lamit. You were the best of us. We did it. I can hardly believe it. This calls for a drink at the Crystarium, don't you think? If that silences you wondering if I want to go home, well, I can't. I showed my face to you, didn't I? I broke our rules. So I'm thinking I'll give Lamit's way a try. Live proud as an exile, just like all the other folks that she saved. Don't make that face. It's nothing that a little L won't solve. Well, alright. That's one way to look at it. Little L, do you well. Can't believe it's already 4 a.m. Whew. May not actually make it to the copied factory tonight. Definitely going to be doing a little bit with the Blue Mage here in just a bit. If only it was voice acted. Ah, that's the stuff. Can I help? You're staring. Do you know you're doing that? Exactly how much have you had to drink? I'm glad you're here. Helmer, no. Let's not question him on the first one. Ah, looks like you finally figured out how to tell a joke. That's the part where I stare at all misty-eyed into the distance, right? Anyway, there's something I've been wanting to tell you. Firstly, well, you've been following along with my crazy plans this whole time, but I never really said how much I appreciate your help with Sofrosine. And Lamit. Thank you. And I think you deserve to know something else, too. You know the elder who exiled Lamit? That was my great-grandfather. He is remembered as the greatest warrior of our kind. Always wanted to be just like him, to be strong, honorable, protect our traditions. But Lamit, she saved so many from their suffering. Us dwarves might not even be here today if she hadn't cured Stoneblot. And he took away her home, forever. It's hard to see that as anything other than cruel. Tradition is important, but it's not the only important thing. Kindness, empathy, love. This world and the living, breathing people in it, they matter more. That's what I learned from all the folks I shared drinks with. From Lamit and from you. And I intend to keep learning here in this city with my face plain for all to see, and my head held high. So you know where to find me next time you want to share a drink. I know our job is done, but you'll always have a place at my side. You hear? Hear, hear. I really enjoyed this. But the takeaway from it, this materia is actually really horrible. But okay. What ifs? Don't hate me for this. I mean, this is horrible materia, and I can't do anything else with it. I was hoping you could see, like, you know, sell this shit. I mean, I guess you can, but I meant, like, to just maybe, like, Ishgard or something. You cannot, so don't hate me. I'm gonna travel to Gredania. I don't know if that's where the job quest is, but I think it might be. And it's not gonna be much. It's gonna be like a bunch of reading. You know, nothing too imperative. Just something I can quickly get finished with, and then gonna dabble with the blue mage. And I don't know if I'll do anything with the summoner tonight. I thought about doing the copied factory raid, but I don't know if I'll actually get there tonight or not. We will see. But I just really kind of don't think so. A bad bladder. Oh, that's me, alright. I thought it was Gredania where you did the thing for the white mage. I could be wrong. I don't think it's... I know it's not Limsa. I don't think it's Ulda either. It could be Limsa though, I could be wrong. South Shroud. Oh, wow. Okay. It's, interesting. Give me a moment. I'm gonna take my last restroom break, grab one last drink as well, and I'll be right back, and we'll do this White Mage stuff, dabble a little bit, probably with the Blue Mage. Just dabble tonight. It's probably all we're gonna get to. It's getting very late. I'm getting pretty tired and hungry. Give me just a moment, and I'll be right back. So Rez, what have you been working on here in Final Fantasy XIV? I know that you've said that, you know, you've still been playing like every day. So like, I mean, there's got to be something specific that you've been working on as of late. Maybe not, but maybe. Also, what else have you been watching lately? Are you caught up on My Hero? Have you seen the show Radiant I was talking about earlier? You know, what's going down in the world of Rez? Okay, let's see where we are with this quest as well. Not really seeing that quest anywhere. Whence the Healing Springs. Okay, it's north of Camp Tranquil. Crafters and gatherers mostly. Also, gotta go this way for the next quest. Yep, that's the one. Okay. Wanted to level something else, but don't know what. And you're caught up on all those shows. Well, that's good at least. I'm pretty caught up on My Hero, and my goodness, I hate and love where we are right now. Like, I want to know what happens next, but at the same time, I'm just like, ugh! I have a feeling that gosh, I can't remember his name. Mirio. I feel like Mirio's gonna die. I hate to say it. If you're not caught up on My Hero Academia, I'm sorry, but I just, like, the way they're, like, putting so much lot on this guy, and he's such, like, even Almont said that this guy could have been the next Almont, you know, like, all that out there. I kind of feel like he's gonna die. That's where my brain keeps telling me. Especially after the last episode I watched, they just put so much lot on the. I'm just like, yeah, this guy's about to die. Everybody's gonna be pissed about it. Tonberry, how fare you in your studies of the Watt? I sense your magics have grown even stronger since last we met. Speaking of old acquaintances, do you recall Alqua, the Ari girl responsible for the taint and its corruption? As a form of atonement, she has begun training in the art of conjuring. Mayhap you could stop by the Stillglade Fane and look in on her for me. I'm sure she would be glad of the visit. You might also come across Gati, whilst you are in town. Considering her unorthodox upbringing, my fellow Pajal has been given leave to roam somewhat more freely than might otherwise be allowed. Do give my regards to her and Selfie, should you see them. Okay, now we're going to the Conjurer's Guild. He's kind of acting impulsively lately. Yeah, that's kind of my thing as well. Plus the lot that they keep showing on, so like it's just like this inspiration on the show, and it just seems like a nice little overarching thing. Not necessarily nice, but kind of like, I don't know, just like a rhythm in the show. I feel like he's about to go down. Not in a good way. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't want it to happen. I just feel like it's gonna. I could be wrong, though. I just feel like his quirk isn't something that he should be, like, you know, how you said he's acting impulsively? He just doesn't have the quirk to be acting so impulsive, so to speak. Alaka. Here we go. Tonberry. Raya Osina sent you to see me. Yep. I thought as much. I did not imagine you would seek me out of your own accord, considering how I once wished you dead. But I promise I have changed. I'm doing as they ask of me. At least, I'm trying to. My attempts at curing spells are abysmal. I perform the exercises as the Seed Seer has taught me, but it would seem I'm unsuited to the healing arts. Being an outsider, it is difficult for me to make friends here. Although, there are two young ladies who do seem eager to include me in their chatter. Curious? Ah, okay. Alaka. I didn't know you knew Tonberry. Were you two talking about your adventures? I want to hear about adventures. Oh, me too, me too! Can we stay and listen? I suppose, if Tonberry doesn't mind. Great. What kind of tale will you tell? Well, I was supposed to tell you hello. A tale of a man who crossed time and space to save the world, and me. A tale of a woman who flew into the face of everything to save her beloved family. Let's go with the first one, you know. Tell them about the first. He must truly care for you, which I completely understand. What a lovely story. I want to be able to do that, to protect people, but I'm probably going to need a lot more training. Then why don't we all go and train right now together, and we can work on becoming just like the person Tonberry told us about. Yes, that's a wonderful idea. Alaka, you and Tonberry both have to come with us. It'll be so much more fun with the four of us. If you insist. I say we head out to the hedge tree and practice listening to the whispers of the forest. Come on, everyone, follow me. Tamaki's powers are so dope, though, and unique. Tamaki. I think I know who exactly you're gonna who you're talking about. Is that the guy who eats stuff? It is, yeah? Yeah, that's the guy. I thought so. The guy who eats stuff and becomes what he eats. Yeah, I was literally talking about him earlier to a friend of mine at work. I love that character as well. Like, his power is awesome. Kitty probably go sit down. But yeah, I definitely feel ya. Tamaki is fucking amazing. Sun Eater. I even like that name for him, Sun Eater. Okay, south of here. The only thing I love and hate about My Hero Academia, like it's a strong love-hate. I love the fact that there's so many characters, but at the same time I hate the fact that there's so many characters. Sometimes it's just so hard to keep up with everybody that they introduce into the show. I still love it though, like for every reason possible, but at the exact same time, like I still feel that like sometimes it's really hard. You'd love to have those powers if you could have a superpower. I would love it and hate it. I don't know. I guess I would love it as well. Like I was about to say I eat a lot of chicken, but he even talks about when he eats chicken. And, you know, he's got those badass chicken legs, and you can just do some random-ass shit, especially, like, eating some calamari in there with it, and just, like, you know, like, extending the calamari legs with the chicken ending, I guess? I don't know. I'll feel you, though. It was really badass when he ate the crystals there, and then used it against the crystal dude. Oh, my goodness, that was... too badass. Too badass. Not really too badass, but it was really badass. Tonberry? The XIV, they stabbed a sword into the hedge tree. The elementals really didn't like that. And before we knew it, we were being attacked by a treant. It must be some of the revenge of the Gradania. The XIV are trying to cause panic, or chaos, or... God, he wanted to try claiming the spirits. So he led Mr. Smashy Branches here away, only managed to take it down. My own country was too weak to be of consequence. Sophie was forced to expend too much ether to ensure the creature's defeat. Don't worry about me. It's Gotti who needs help. The elementals were furious, and there's no way she can soothe their anger alone. Please hurry, Tonberry. She needs you. Okay, where's she at? Farther south. Here. Alright, Gotti. Stand back. I'm here. Tonberry, thank goodness! I pulled out the sword, and the elementals lashed out. They won't listen to me. Please, you have to calm them. If another one of those treants goes after Sylphie and Alika... We cutscene or we fun? Or both? Gotti, you look hurt. I want to heal you, but I've no ether left to cast spells. Alika, you'll have to do it. But I cannot. You must. Can't you see she's in pain? I want to help, but my conjurer is so weak I'll try. No one should suffer so. You got this. Focus! Focus, pocus. Thank you, Alika. I feel so much better now. Your healing was like being wrapped in a soft, warm blanket. I'm glad to hear that, Gotti. To be honest, I did not expect the spell to work at all, but it did. And thank you too, Tonberry. I never knew the elementals could get that mad. I've had a long way to go before I'm as strong as you. It's all good. This is the word for it. Oh, whew, is the word for it. I think Brother Isumi owes us a reward after that hard work. Oh, Sylvie. Alika, I don't think I've ever heard you laugh before. This day really has been full of surprises. This major complaint of the X-Men movie is too many mutants. I feel you. I don't really get it either, but I feel you though. You know, it's kind of like one of those things I was just saying with My Hero Academia. I love the show, but they keep introducing like a billion new characters. The same thing with Black Clover. It's kind of hard to remember all of them. X-Men was my shit though, if I'm going Marvel. It's definitely my favorite out of all the series, even more than the Avengers. I'm just one of those guys. I hate to say it, but it's true. I don't really hate to say it. I mean, it's legit true. It's what I enjoy more. I love X-Men and that little era of Marvel more than a lot of the other, you know, segments of things that they do, because I mean, it's just got so many ebb and pull to it. But you know, I can get it in a lot of ways. In the spirit of trying to remember characters and relevancy, I get it. But at the same time, you know, it keeps things spicy in a good way, you know. I like the diversity myself, honestly. Thank you, Tonberry. If you hadn't come along, I may have lost the first real friends I ever had. No problem. That's what Tonberry does. He's always our hero when we need one. That's right. In fact, both of you were heroes today. I would hardly say I was heroic. I'm serious. We need to tell Brother Isumi how incredible your Kandri is now. Again, I think you praise me overmuch, but we should certainly report this incident and let him know you're safe and sound. Let's head back then. I think I'm ready for a cup of tea and a nice long nap. Same. X-Men is your favorite too? That's awesome. Tonberry? May I just find my place? I may just find my place here after all. I'm happy for you. Listening to your tale earlier, I was convinced there was no one in my life I cared about that much, or who cared about me. Then I saw how Gotti was hurt. I never felt my heart beat so wildly, never felt such relief as I did when my spell healed her. I wonder, Was this how the people in your adventures felt too? I will continue my studies, and then, should you need me, should any of you need me, I will be ready. Would you mind letting Raya O know of my decision to stay on? I am a little embarrassed to display all this sentiment in front of the seats here. You got it. But I feel you, Rez. X-Men, you know, again, is definitely my favorite as well. I mean, it's just the diversity of all things, and not to mention, if I had to choose a favorite mutant, I'm out here with a lot of favorites. I got two that are most notably almost on the same factor level. One, I'll say like actually four, because I'm gonna include Deadpool. Deadpool's technically a mutant. He's in a lot of Marvel stuff, but technically most notably around the X-Men era of things, but he's in a lot of Marvel stuff, so I'm gonna still include Deadpool. But Deadpool, Wolverine, Daken, Wolverine's son, if you didn't know, and then lastly, Nightcrawler. Those four are my favorite mutants of all time, my favorite Marvel characters, and all of them are in, you know, obviously X-Men era-esque of things. But yeah, I feel you there. Plus, I mean, I don't know, I just, I don't know, I don't really have much more to say other than the fact that I've just loved them, you know, so much for years, and definitely it's never actually faded, but X-Men's a huge thing for me as far as Marvel goes. Still haven't seen the latest film, oh man, the Dark Phoenix film. I want to so bad. Tunbury, you have returned to me with the word of a lock. Yeah, she's doing great. Wants to chill. Oh, I was of mind to investigate the disturbance myself when it suddenly subsided. 'Twas fortunate you were nearby, and I'm heartened to hear that Alika has at last wakened her talent for conjuring. I suspected it was not her potential nor lack of learning which stemmed her progress, but a matter of confidence. Her shift in perspective was encouraged in no small part by your inspiring presence, I am certain. But I do not allow such praise to deter you from perfecting your own art. The mastery of white magics is a road which never truly ends, Tonberry. I expect to hear greater things from you ere next we meet. Never think about the rest, but Storm and Mystique are your top two favorites. Really? Mystique's really cool. I wish they did more with her. And Storm, I get you there as well. I actually have always loved the fact that Halle Berry has played Storm in the films. And even in, you know, these newer films, I like the fact that they're doing like the Mohawk Storm from like the 80s, which is really the 80s, 90s-esque, I guess you could say. But yeah, I feel you there. Storm is badass. Mystique's pretty cool as well. The only thing about Mystique I haven't liked is just small things. You know, I feel like it's a character with more potential than they've really ever given that character, which a lot of people would argue. Some people may say they've given the character too much potential for what it's worth, but I feel like Mystique, as far as her character goes, super badass. Way super awesome, super badass. Kind of underrated though, you know, as far as the power that she actually has and the things that she can actually do with it. That may just me be saying that she's underrated, but I don't know. I definitely feel like she's just a super underrated character. Alright, we're technically caught up. I need to get some new gear on my White Mage. But for now, let's dabble a little bit, if we can, if we will. Let's do some random Blue Mage stuff tonight. I feel like, I know we got a Blue Mage quest, but I don't know where it starts. Rez, I'm gonna go back to the Free Company House, but do you know where the actual Blue Mage quest start? I might just do that tonight and call it there. Honestly, we're already, it's getting late. It's like 4:31 in the morning. You agree? Yeah. I just feel like she's super underrated. They could do so much more with Mystique. I agree with you. Super cool character, super amazing. I like the fact that they've kept her in the films over all the years. definitely well deserved there, but very underrated as far as what her power could actually be and what it actually is. Her backstory is largely unknown. Yeah, I do like the fact that we do know that, like, you know, it's one of the cool things about, like, you know, I'm a huge Nightcrawler fan. It's kind of well known, like, Azrael, and Mystique is, like, the parents of Nightcrawler, which explains his blue skin and his demonic power. Alright, I think it's Azrael. I'll look that up again. But I'm pretty sure it's Azrael. Not sure, but it's in old duh. I'll get to that, definitely. Yeah, Mystique and Azrael, I thought so. I had to look it up, but yeah, Mystique and Azrael. You have the religious... You love how religious Nightcrawler is, but his dad is literally a devil from another dimension. Yeah, I had to look it up. I thought I was right about it. I had to be completely sure, but yeah, I always liked that as well. Okay, to Ulda I go. Corpse Groom. I don't really know if that's it or not. It might be, may not be though. I'll go check it out. What is that? By Adventurers Guild. So, Rez, this is a good... Have you seen the My Hero Academia film, the Two Heroes? I've really been wanting to watch it. I've been super tempted to buy it, to be honest with you. But, like, I want to know if it's actually any good. I need to look this up. Nightcrawler's also... He also has twin daughters. Damn, I didn't know that. I didn't know he had twin daughters at all. That goes with me, though, as far as, like, children of, like, X-Men characters, though. That's one of the things about Dakin. I love he's, like, Wolverine's son. He's, I'm pretty sure, canon. I'm pretty sure. But super badass character. I wish they had actually put him in the films. But it's kind of controversial as far as things go, though, so... But, I mean, you also... I mean, to be a Dakin fan, you just... I don't know. Steps of Thal. Okay. Helps out a little bit. Haven't seen the movie yet. Don't know where to watch it. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Like, I've been thinking about buying it, like I was saying. I want to know if it's good. I feel like it would be, you know, the Two Heroes film, but it's just at the same time, I don't know a whole lot about it. I haven't heard anybody talk about it. I don't know. It's probably really good. So the quest was supposed to be here, but I don't see it. My guess is it was supposed to probably be around the whole stadium-esque area where they do the whole, this whole thing. You know, the blue mage kind of thing. But I don't really see it. I may have to postpone it. I don't know. Look it up again. The My Hero game. I actually have thought about it. I would like to know more about it though. I just hate the fact that it's just like a fighting game. It's the only thing I don't really like about it. One of the games I've been most recently thinking would be a lot of fun to play was the whole gosh, what was it? It was like a Shonen Jump type game. Jump Force, yeah. I thought about playing Jump Force quite a few times actually. I mean, that game looks fucking amazing. The My Hero games look really good as well, but Martin, Steps of Thal. Okay, that's literally it. What have I missed out on here? Turning over a blue leaf. Huh. So the Weaver's Guild is what it's the closest to. What have I missed out on? I'm pretty sure I did all of these quests, but I guess not? It's weird. You confirm Yu-Gi-Oh! Is in that game? Yeah, I thought so. I thought it was insane. So I don't really know what the dilemma is going to be here with this, but I apparently have one. Dungeon requirements, dirty, rotten, Azumagia. Well, how the heck do you do that? Yusuke is also Yusuke Urameshi, yeah. I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to look a little bit more into the Blue Mage stuff tonight, and maybe do it next time. I don't know how the hell you're supposed to do this. Dirty, rotten, Azul Magia? I don't know how I've not done this. But that's definitely what I gotta do to do the next Blue Mage quest, which I guess I'll do next time. I really wanted to do it tonight, but it's apparently not gonna happen tonight. I'm getting, an Asta. Yeah, Asta. There's actually a lot of characters in it. It's one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to play, that Shonen Jump game. But again, I hate to call it here tonight. I want to do more with the summoner. I'm getting very tired. I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep if I try to do the copied factory. And I wanted to do some Blue Mage stuff, but apparently I've got some requirements to me to have it done that I don't even know how to do just yet. So I guess next time we'll do that. Tomorrow is my off day. Not gonna be on tomorrow. But Thursday and Friday, I will be on here. I'm going to be doing Ni no Kuni on Thursday and Friday. I'll jump back into Final Fantasy XIV again. And we'll see what's up. I want to do the Blue Mage stuff, and I'll do more with the Summoner. And I might even try to gear up the White Mage a little bit more. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and call it. I do thank you all so much for watching. It's been a lot of fun. I definitely want to figure this out. Like, I'm literally going to log out here, so next time I log into the game, I'm gonna be struck with trying to figure out how to start this next quest. I'm still just baffled by it. I don't know. And if you do know, and if you follow on Discord, maybe let me know. It'd be really awesome, super helpful as well. So I'm not just in a quick mystery of things here. I don't know what I've not done, but I guess there's something still, yeah, again. So if you follow on Discord, you know, help a brethren out, and maybe hit me up with some deets, what I might have missed. I don't know. If nobody knows, I'll inevitably look it up and try to figure it out. I still don't get it. I thought I was super caught up, like I'm level 50, but I don't know. We'll see. But again, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here though. But good night to you as well, Rez. And thanks for sticking around for a while, and everybody that was watching all throughout the stream tonight, thank you as well. Steven, glad you can make it, and Zombie, you as well. Anu, glad you could pop in tonight, and thank you so much. And Karubi, definitely glad that you could get in here. And anybody that was watching, you know, and didn't really want to get on in the chat, I definitely understand. Thank you so much for watching. No doubt. Same with everybody over on Twitch, and all the support that goes into everything. Thank you so much, you know, all the members on YouTube, all the subscribers on Twitch, and everybody that, you know, gets on the support over on Patreon, which definitely helps out a lot. Thank you so much. It definitely helps me out in a lot of ways to, you know, keep things going, especially my Final Fantasy XIV subscription here, which I definitely appreciate so much. And we'll definitely, again, you know, I'll be off tomorrow, but Thursday I'll be back for sure, and I'll be doing some Ni no Kuni 2, which, or not Ni no Kuni, but Ni no Kuni, not Ni no Kuni 2, sorry. I want to get to the sequel, but we got to finish the first one. Got Ni no Kuni Wrath of the Wild Witch, I'll be back on for sure, this Thursday. And then Friday, I'll be back on here again doing some more Final Fantasy XIV. And then maybe even Saturday doing Final Fantasy 14 again as well. I don't know. I really want to get Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch finished so I can get to Ni no Kuni 2. But we'll see how that goes. And I thank you so much for watching. It's been a lot of fun. But I'm going to get out of here. And thank you all again so much for the Patreon support. It definitely helps out. Along with, again, all the members over on YouTube and subscribers over on Twitch. You definitely help me out so much more than you possibly probably even know. And if you want to get on the chat after the stream, hey, hit up Discord, definitely. It's a nice little place to jump in with a lot of us. We got Pokecord going on. You know, we've got, Sir Emmerich. We've got the Mog, Moogle Discord channel thing. I forgot what it was called. Sorry. I'm so tired. My mind's going blank. But, there's a lot of cool perks to it that you can jump in on and maybe get on and have some fun. But again, I'm out of here. Thank you so much for watching. Take it easy. Have fun. And until next time, I'm out of here. Take it easy, everybody. Hopefully you have a great one. I'm always on here talking about some cool stuff. Some anime. I watch My Hero Academia, Black Clover. Trying to get back into some DBZ stuff to get reincorporated with some story stuff with Kakarot coming out soon. Attack on Titan. I've got so many cool favorite things I love to talk about if you ever want to jump in on some random conversations. But if you recognize this, it's a good one as well. But I'm out of here. Take it easy. Have fun. See you, Space Cowboy. I'm out of here. Until next time, everybody. Have fun. Also, good night. I'm out of here. See you, everybody.